everyone, my name is Shellsea and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if this is your first time tuning into one of my videos. Oh my god, I have already given you a second video and it's been like 4 or 5 days since I last uploaded one, so needless to say, 2024 Shellsea is on an absolute roll. Go her. Very, very proud of her. Yeah, I'm bringing you another speed build because I was once again in the mood to build. I'm really having an absolute blast doing this at the moment. I'd just like to announce I might end up spamming you for a good couple of months, if that's okay. I've, noticed some patterns within myself and, the way I just rotate through interests. And, yep, I think I'm going to be pumping out a lot of these over the next month or so. Yeah, I do think it'll slow down eventually. Don't get me wrong. Again, I have noticed patterns with my interests and stuff like that. Literally like 2 weeks ago, I was constantly drawing my own emotes. I haven't drawn for 2 days, so that is slowing down. But the reason that is slowing down is because my Sims interest picked up, It's just, we just cycle through interests here. Yeah, I'm so sorry, I haven't spoken for like 3 hours. Oh, I ended stream. I had dinner with my family, yada yada yada. I haven't spoken a word since, and yeah, it would appear that I'm struggling. Anyway, so this house is oh my god, what is going on? It's like whenever I try to say I don't know what's going on here. I'm also really tired. I'm running on 3 hours of sleep, so bear with me. Ugh, what a day. Oh my god, I was going to start rambling about what kept me up last night, but quite frankly, I have not done enough talking about the house to like justify beginning my ramble already. I'm sorry, it's 2 minutes in, and literally what do you know about this house? Absolutely nothing. Okay, so let's try this again. This is a 2-bedroom family home. Yeah, I mean, I guess I can class this as a family home. I hope I can class this as a family home because I am classing this as a family home. There is absolutely family home in the title. I know that because I've already written the description despite not even finishing the video. I actually wrote the YouTube description before I even started like editing the video, so I don't really know what that's about, but whatever. Yeah, classing this as a family home, even though it's very, very tiny, it's fine. You can have, a small family. Those exist. Oh god, I thought my next commentary was going to be better, but based off the first few minutes of this one, I might have been wrong. I might have been lying. Sorry about that. But yeah, 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. One of the bathrooms is in the master bedroom, however, so I guess it's kind of one bathroom. Like, if your Sims have guests, they only have access to one of the bathrooms, and it's the typical, both of the bathrooms in the house actually are the typical Shellsea bathroom. What that means is they're 2x3 rooms. The shower is in the exact same place. The 2 sinks, the 2 counters with the 2 sinks in them, exact same place. Toilet, exact same place. Yeah, I don't know why all of my bathrooms are literally just a copy and paste of each other in every single house that I build. I guess I'm just not very good at them. But yeah, it's really cute. I really like this house. I'm very happy with it. I do think I was kind of comparing the screenshot of like the main screenshot of this house, the one that I'm going to be using in the thumbnail. I was kind of looking at that and also looking at Maple Street right next to it. And I'm not going to lie, these are pretty fucking similar looking on the outside. Sorry about that, but technically not, because one's green, this one's blue. I'm all about variety here on youtube.com/Shellsea. So yeah, you got a greenhouse last time. This is a blue one. You're so welcome. If your favorite color is blue, I got you, bestie. Here's your house. I made this just for you. Okay. Oh, now that I'm watching myself do the backyard, I would just like to announce that I did do a backyard this time. I don't know why I said that, as though I didn't do a backyard in the last house. Oh, I didn't actually really do a backyard in the Maple Street house at all. I kind of lied there. I just like put some trees and shit in it. Like, that's not decorating a backyard, Shellsea. Get a fucking grip. Why am I swearing? Honestly, I've got absolutely nothing to cuss about. So sorry. Ugh, this is just, I just cuss all the time. It's fine. If you've been here since whenever, you know that. Oh my god, I'm so tired. Okay, sorry. I'm getting back. I'm coming back to the commentary now. Don't worry. Yeah, I did a backyard in this house. It's got a little platform thing, a little seating area. Oh my god, is my Spotify muted in my recording? I really fucking hope so, because I'm gonna get so copyright struck if you can hear what's going on in my ears right now. Yeah, I've just decided tonight that I can't record a commentary without listening to Spotify. Not that you care. Anyway, backyard has a platform. It's got a little seating area, got a little barbecue area, has a spa pool. I never put spa pools in my houses. I actually forget they exist. I think I just don't care about spa pools in general because I have one IRL. And I don't use it because I don't particularly like it. So I just forget those exist. It's so weird to me that spa pools are like this massive luxury thing. And I have one and I fucking hate it. I don't know. That's not luxurious to me. I'm sitting in a giant bath, essentially. My fingers are pruning. Yeah, not a good time, if you ask me. We are so well past the thing that I want to bring up. Because the thing that I want to bring up and talk about was something that I mentioned on stream today, and it was literally at the very start of this video. I'm 6 minutes in, so I'm a little bit late to this, but I did just want to point out, has anyone ever actually noticed that, yeah, like I said, I mentioned this on stream today. Has anyone ever noticed that when I first start recording my speed build, it almost looks like I'm copying something? I'm gonna tell you something. It's because I fucking am. Do you know why? It's because I bloody build. I don't know what this is about. I really don't. I kind of feel like it's because I get a little bit like film shy. Like I get a bit scared once I click the film button when I'm building in The Sims. But yeah, if anyone has ever noticed that like the jagged way that I'm like building out the walls and stuff like that, and the way that looks like I'm copying something, it's because I am copying something, but I'm copying a house that I've literally just built prior to like filming. So I do this, yeah, I have this really annoying process. I've added a new step to this really annoying process actually. My process before didn't include the first step. My process now, step number 1, I'll open up Clip Studio Paint and I'll draw a rough floor plan, or like a rough idea of what I want to do. I'll go into The Sims, I'll take my rough floor plan and I'll like build the entire exterior. Like I'll figure out the entire exterior based off the floor plan that I drew in Clip Studio Paint. And I'm not filming any of this. I'm just doing this in my own time. Yeah, I'll like build the entire exterior. I'll map out the entire exterior. I'll figure out all the colors and everything. I'll do the floor plan like in game. I'll do all the roofing. I'll figure out where I want to put all the trees and stuff. And then guess what I do after that? Fucking bulldoze it. Well, actually, no, sorry, I forgot step 3. Step 3 is I take a bunch of screenshots of it. It's so complicated and actually just really unnecessary. I'm just going to be honest. So I'll take a bunch of screenshots of my draft house from like every single angle, including bird's eye view of the floor plan, both levels if necessary. And then I'll take that into Photoshop or Clip Studio Paint, whatever. I will literally map out the exact, like, I'll draw like pink lines for horizontal walls and I'll draw over the horizontal walls in pink, and then I'll write the number of tiles. I've still got my game open and Photoshop open at this point, so I can like easily go back in and make sure I've got the right amount of tiles, like I'm writing down the right amount of tiles. So yep, I'll draw over my my screenshot of my draft house. I'll count out all of the tiles of everything. I'll do the same thing. I do blue lines for vertical walls. Yeah, I do all that. It's a bit of a process, but you know, it's just what I do apparently. And then once I've done all that, then I bulldoze the draft house and just act like that never existed. And then I go onto a blank lot in the game again. And then I start recording and then I start building. So yeah, that's why the start of every single one of my builds, and I've actually been doing this a really long time, minus the floor plan stuff. I have actually been doing this a really long time. If you go back to like, you know, my old videos, now that I've pointed it out, you'll probably notice it. If you didn't notice it before, you'll probably notice it now. But yeah, the start of all of my speed builds, like me drawing out the like shell of the house, it's always so jagged, looks like I'm copying something. It's because I am. Isn't that so weird? Yeah, I very briefly brought that up on stream today, and I've been thinking about that since. Just thinking about how honestly diabolically weird it is that I do that. I don't know why. I've got such a intensely overcomplicated process when it comes to building, but there you go. It works, clearly. Oh, I actually did some extra steps this time. I decided to be really difficult with this house in particular. I don't know how much attention you pay to like the UI and stuff when you're watching speed builds and stuff, but you know, if you noticed that I went into a collection file within my game and had like all of the exterior wall paints and stuff already in there, and the interior wall paints already in there, the recolored doors, the recolored windows already in there. If you notice that, well done, because that's a new step. That's a new one. Yeah, I did that with this house. I haven't done that before, I don't think. And honestly, that made my life really, really easy, and it made me get through all of this a lot faster. So honestly, go me. This clearly works. Although I do think it is a bit of a shame, because it means that y'all actually miss a lot of the like figuring out process, which maybe kind of sucks for you. No, it does kind of suck for you. I'm not even going to say maybe, like that does kind of suck for you. I think it's actually quite interesting to watch people build and delete things and then redo things. You just don't get any of that with my process. I apologize. However, like I said, I'm pretty sure I just get a bit shy, or I just get a bit scared once I start recording. So I just like try to eliminate as much fear as possible. So that's why I do that. Yep. I don't even know where I was going with that. I just thought that was a bit quirky and interesting. So yep, there you go. Just sort of cheer. Oh my God, I sound really ugly right now. I'm really sorry about that. Not only do I just have a hideous voice, not only do I just sound bogan, it's also nighttime, and I'm very, very aware that there are people in the house that are sleeping, and I'm kind of scared that I'm waking them up. I'm not gonna lie. I'm half expecting my dad to come banging on my door any second and just like, shut the fuck up. Honestly, if that does happen, I'd leave that in the commentary, because I think that'd be fucking funny. Wow, what the hell have I spoken about in this commentary? I've been yapping for 12 minutes. I don't even know what I've said. I know I spoke about my complicated building process, but other than that, I don't have a clue. Surely that's not what I talked about for 12 minutes. Anyway, currently listening to Accidentally in Love by Counting Crows. Do y'all know what movie that's from? Don't look it up. Write it in the comment section right now. Stop what you're doing. Write what movie this is from. If you're wrong, I'm going to be really, really upset with you. Okay? Which I mean is probably something that you can live with, but I don't know. Just think about it. Something to think about. Oh, anyway, yeah. Not only is the exterior of this house, that's right everybody, I'm talking about the house, go me. Not only is the exterior of this house very, very similar to the last house that I built, so is the interior. I'm so sorry. I don't know how to break out of this, you know, color style, decorating style that I've had for like literally years, way back to like early Kiwi Simming days. I don't know how to break out of this, bro. These fucking not wall, no, actually, yeah, the wall as well, but like the floor in particular, I don't know how to use anything else. I've tried spicing it up, not sure if anyone's noticed, but I've been using carpet in rooms the last two builds. I don't usually do that, so I'm trying to spice things up. What the hell do I do? What floor panels do y'all use? Because clearly I'm unaware of the existence of any other kind of like flooring in this video game, apart from these ones that we're looking at right now. Diabolical, isn't it? To think that I had the audacity to want to be an interior designer when I was a child. I'd bloody be decorating every single house in New Zealand with the exact same wall, like paneling, the exact same floor tiles. I would single-handedly destroy this country, I think. Oh my God. Okay. I feel like I had something else that I wanted to talk about in this commentary as well. But yeah, no, I'm honestly just thinking about Shrek right now. If you guessed that correctly, well done. If you hadn't actually like entered your comment yet where you guessed what movie it was, and if I just spoiled where Accidentally in Love by Counting Crows comes from, then fuck. I can't even have a simple game with my YouTube community. I just suck. I'm just a bloody diabolical. Anyway, yeah, I'm well running out of things to say. I don't know if you can tell. Oh, I know what I can talk about. I can bitch and moan about why I didn't sleep last night. I did say that I might bring this up. I slept 3 hours last night. Would anybody like to take a guess on why? I'm deliberately pausing. I'm giving you a second to think about it, just in case you were wondering. This is not me awkwardly freezing up. I'm just giving you time, okay? All right, your time's up. So what it was, I slept for 3 hours because we have these goddamn fucking boy races every single weekend. If you don't know what a boy racer is, car people. People that like really, really love their loud cars and think their loud cars are the coolest things in the universe. Oh, fucking hell, Taylor Swift just came on. Ugh, yuck. Sorry. I actually don't hate Taylor Swift. I don't know, pretend I do for some reason. Maybe I'm just trying to be quirky. Anyway, yeah, car people. Really obnoxiously annoying car people. I live kind of near a park, and unfortunately, this park that I live near has an excellent car park for people to just hoon up and down in their cars. And that's what they do every weekend between the hours of 1 a.m. and 2 a.m. every Saturday. Sometimes I'm lucky and I also get it on Friday. It just, I actually probably shouldn't even talk about it because my blood will genuinely start boiling. There are certain things that I get irrationally angry over. I feel like I've spoken about this before. Also, sorry if you can hear me swallowing. I've got the thirst saliva again. Yeah, certain things in life make me really irrationally angry. They are wind, flies, and car engines, especially when I'm trying to sleep. Because, bro, I was having one of those nights where it's already so hard to fall asleep. Like, I popped a melatonin. I went to bed at like 10 p.m. I was still like trying to fall asleep by midnight. It was actually terrible. I don't know what happened last night. And then I feel like it was kind of right as I started drifting off that these wankers came in with their fucking cars and just absolutely ruined my night. I literally didn't fall asleep until after 3 a.m. And I've been challenging myself the past few days to wake up at 6 a.m. My body's now used to waking up at 6 a.m. So despite me falling asleep at 3 a.m., you bet your ass, my body still woke me up at 6 a.m. and I couldn't get back to sleep after that. So, yep. Thanks a lot, body. I appreciate that. I'm not sure where the first half of the word appreciate went there. Just going to blame that on the lack of sleep. It is once again because of the boy races. I'm sorry, but like, what is the appeal of loud cars? Like, I just can't understand thinking that that's just really awesome. I'm so sorry if I've actually got car people listening to me right now. This probably doesn't apply to you because you're probably not the people that do this very close to my house at 1 to 2 in the morning every single Saturday. So this doesn't apply to you, okay? But like, honestly, just fucking annoying. Just so annoying and actually extremely obnoxious and inconsiderate. Yeah. Like, you're very close to a residential area. I am willing to bet I really don't know my neighbours. I'm not that involved in my community. I don't leave my room. That's not true. I do leave my room, but I don't leave my house, except for once a week to go and see my sister. Jesus Christ, that realization was just really sad. Oh my God. I'm not even lying there. I wish I was. Bro, do I actually not leave my house? Oh my God, it's not even a joke anymore. I used to joke about never leaving my house. It's not even a joke anymore. What the hell? That is sad. Oh dear. Okay, I've also forgotten why I even mentioned not leaving my house. Oh, I don't know my neighbours. I'm not involved in my neighbourhood. Don't know anything about the people around me, except for the people that have absolute screaming matches down the road from me. I'm kind of scared of them. This might be oversharing. I was going to say, I've almost called the police on them a couple of times because they sound like they get quite... I think it's all verbal, but fucking hell, they're terrifying. But yeah, I can imagine that there's babies somewhere in the neighborhood. Like, when you're sitting in your really loud car, revving your engine and stuff like that, how about you think of the children that you're waking up? How about you think of the mothers who are already struggling with lack of sleep and now have to deal with their baby who can't deal with your car engine revving, and who also have to deal with your car engine revving themselves. I think you're just being a little bit of an inconsiderate asshole. That's all. Anyway, okay, we're done, apparently. I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. My commentaries have just become the Yap Show. My apologies. Anyway, we've jumped into some screenshots. That means the video is ending. So I'm going to wrap my commentary up right here. So sorry this one also sucked. Eventually I'll get better maybe. I probably won't. No promises. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. I don't think I've said that for years. If you want to download this house and put it in your own game, link is in the description. There is also a link to a website that I made that has all the links to my custom content that I have in my game. Check that out. That'll be regularly updated until I get bored of it. So make the most of it, okay? Anyway, yep, I'll see you guys next time, probably very, very soon. I love building. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I love you all lot. And of course, I will see you next time. Bye.